Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 10th of October 2024. So stocks up, yields up, dollar up, China down as hawkish minutes hit ahead of CPI. Stocks shrugged off Beijing's bloodbath, bonds battering and volatility market fears over CPI. They certainly did, with the S&P making a new all-time high. As it says here, S&P and Dow Jones average notch fresh records ahead of US CPI data. They didn't with my platform, but obviously that's the official Dow numbers there. So the Dow and the S&P both making new all-time highs. Stocks bid and bonds hit ahead of CPI. So again, like I say, the reduction of the 50 basis points in interest rates is going to backfire by the looks of things with what's going on with the stock market and also the bond market. And of course the CPI numbers are out today. Let's just have a look at these. They're forecast month on month 0.2 from 0.3, 0.1, 0.2, and it'd also be interesting to see if they do actually come out higher than forecast. That's when the problem would arise. But if they come out less, that's going to be bullish for the market again, which it should be negative, but they'll just ramp the market up again today if those numbers come out as forecast there. Right, let's have a look at the markets and kick off with the Dow. So you can see there yesterday the Dow piling on the points in the afternoon. The all-time high that I have on my platform, which is with Trade Nation, is 42,635, but according to the headlines as we just seen, the Dow has made a new all-time high, official all-time high that is. Yesterday you can see it was just the market opened and off it went. Nothing really else to say. It was just one of those days where they said, all right, let's just pump the market, and pump it they did. So if we just have a look and see how much they did pump it up to the close, it went up 574 points on this platform. It wouldn't be too far off as far as official numbers are concerned as well. German DAX, not at the all-time high, but back above the 20-bar, 5-bar moving average. Everything's in alignment. The all-time high is sitting up there at 19. Let's just move that over, 19,493. And in the 30-minute charts, we started off moving to the downside there, finding support at the DP. The market then closed back above the 200 M8. And then you can see it became support, and then off we went with the Dow in the afternoon, and that's where it's continued, and currently sitting above the high of yesterday as well. So it's just a matter of the CPI numbers being in the right order, and further up moves on the cards. S&P 500 took out the all-time high, 5773. We've got the new one there, which comes in at 5797, so that's the new all-time high on the Trade Nation platform. So let's see what happens today. The market's already looking like it's starting to head towards the all-time high. Let me just bring this down a bit so you can see it, and also make it a bit bigger. So again, yesterday morning, market down to the DP, 50 EMA market then basically moved to the upside. You can see the volume when the cash market kicked in at 230, and overnight we're sitting on the close. We just need to take out the all-time high to make a new all-time high. In the FT100, the market remains sideways and choppy. And in the 30-minute chart there, you can see the FT100 following the Dow in the afternoon. Otherwise, in the morning, very quiet, just a retest of the overnight low. But overnight prices remain sideways, finding support at the 200 MA there, and currently struggling a bit in the last 30 minutes to take out the close convincingly and close above it. But I'm sure if the Dow plows ahead today in the S&P, that will drag this market back to the upside there. As the headline stated, the dollar is up, and you can see that there, and it's starting to move higher again. So let's have a look at the impact of this strong dollar on the metals market. So in silver, down again yesterday, but not taking out Tuesday's low, finding support overnight. Again, it's going to be CPI driven, of course. But what is interesting, I have to say, is the fact that the dollar has moved so strongly. If we just have another look at that, yesterday you can see how the dollar's been moved to the upside, how well the silver price is actually holding at these $30 levels. which is unusual. I might speak too soon, and today with the release of the CPI numbers at 1:30, they get battered. But yesterday they tried to batter the market lower, which you can see there with the London fix, but the market shrugged it off, and overnight prices remain sideways to higher. You can see the cluster of volume coming in there yesterday as well. At the moment though, the market is below the 50 EMA in the 30-minute chart and has been for a few days, so it's still looking quite negative overall. Gold finding support yesterday as well, and in the 30-minute chart again you can see the London fix having an impact on the market, but again shrugged off and moving back to the upside. Gold looking stronger than silver, so let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio. And there you can see that that is the case as prices show. We had a bit of a red bar for yesterday, but back to green. We're still in the 85 area there. You can see 85.61 as I'm recording. So gold-silver ratio still moving to the upside, sideways to higher. Okay, let's have a look at the trades for yesterday and a quick look at the 2-minute DAX. So yesterday morning it was up and down. This is a 50-point range, and you can see there switched to red, market lower, then we went back to green, and then we kicked off with the cash market opening with the prices coming down. Down to the DP, which we saw in the bigger time frames there in the daily chart and the 30-minute chart. And bouncing off this with the potential buy signal, the market trading up to the 200 MA where it finds a double resistance there, and then prices moving back down towards the DP, and again back up to the 200 where it once again finds a bit of resistance as the market's pushed back down. Very, very quiet yesterday morning. Prices then managed to break the 200 MA up to the close. And then, of course, we get into the lunchtime part where the Dow futures are already starting to assemble itself and starting to think about moving the market higher. The DAX comes back to the close and now sitting on top of the 200 MA before launch of the Dow. In the US, the 230 cash market moves higher and just takes this with it. As you see, it was just non-stop for 2 hours there, just keeps moving higher. And then into the evening we saw the market calm down as we got close to the FOMC meeting minutes. They were released, the market spiked down and then started to move back to the upside once more. So just bring that back. So yeah, no, a bit of a damp squib yesterday for the FOMC meeting minutes from last month there. Quick look at the overnight session, see what's happening. And in the daily chart there, again, you can see we've been above the high, but struggling a bit. So let's have a look at this in more detail. We've just been back through the high. We came through and then came back. So it's a bit of weakness around at the moment. Maybe it overstretched itself yesterday, but it's very early. It's still only 15 minutes past 6 as I'm recording this. So let's wait and see how it pans out. But at the moment, it needs to find support at yesterday's close where it bounced off earlier there. In the daily chart, as I say, it's got to move back up towards the all-time high there. Okay, that's a quick tour of the market's reaction following the FOMC meeting minutes from yesterday. And obviously, it's bracing itself for those CPI numbers out later today at 1:30. So with that, have a good day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next